Jesus says, "What you did to the least of these, you did it to me." What you did to the least of these is what you did to him. When the Son of Man comes in his glory and all the angels with him, then he will sit on his glorious throne. Before him will be gathered all the nations, and he will separate people one from another as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. And he will place the sheep on his right, but the goats on the left. Then the king will say to those on his right, "Come, you who are blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me." Then the righteous will answer him, saying, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you drink? And when did we see you a stranger and welcomed you, or naked and clothed you? And when did we see you sick or in prison and visit you?" And the king will answer them, "Truly I say to you, as you did it to one of the least of these, my brothers, you did it to me." The least of these are the needy. Mostly be the ones that most people will look down on. Then he will say to those on his left, "Depart from me, you cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me no food. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and you did not welcome me. Naked, and you did not clothe me. Sick, and in prison, and you did not visit me." Then they also will answer, saying, "Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty or a stranger or naked or sick or in prison, and did not minister to you?" Then he will answer them, saying, "Truly I say to you, as you did not do it to one of the least of these, you did not do it to me." And these will go away into eternal punishment, but the righteous into eternal life. The Study Bible says, "Blessed by my Father" means the blessing to the sheep consists of their inheritance of the Father's kingdom, given not as a reward for good works, but because of their saving relationship with the Father and the Son. In the context of the parable, the least of these refers to those who are most needy among Jesus' brothers, a reference most likely to Jesus' disciples and by extension all believers. The sheep are commended for their great compassion for those in need, for the hungry, the thirsty, the stranger, for those who are naked, sick, and in prison. The righteous will inherit the kingdom, not because of the compassionate works that they have done, but because their righteousness comes from their transformed hearts in response to Jesus' proclamation of the kingdom, as evidenced by their compassion for the least of these. In caring for those in need, the righteous discover that their acts of compassion for the needy are the same as if done for Jesus himself. Meaning, you did it to me. You did it to Jesus. Then he will say to those on his left, in contrast to the sheep, he will inherit the kingdom. The goats are condemned to the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. The reason for their condemnation is that they are guilty of sins of omission. That is, they have refused to show compassion to the least of these, which is the same as if they failed to have any care for Jesus himself. Given the evident unrighteousness of their hearts, they are condemned to eternal punishment